Asserting that U.S.-China bilateral trade is critical to the world economy, a top Chinese diplomat said Beijing has kept its door open for trade talks with the Trump administration, as the two top global economies are locked in a trade war. Addressing a joint press conference on November 9, Chinese State Councilor Yang Jiechi said, according to the U.S.-China Business Council, trade and economic relations with China help every American family save $850 annually and creates as many as 6 million jobs in this country. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis and Chinese Minister of National Defense Wei Feng were also present at the press conference. China and the U.S. are currently locked in an ongoing trade war as each country has introduced tariffs on goods traded between each other. Trump has promised to fix China's long-time abuse of the broken international system and unfair practices. China-U.S. trade and economic relations are mutually beneficial by nature and have delivered tangible gains to both the countries and its people. As part and parcel of the global industrial chain, China-U.S. trade and economic relations help allocate resources globally in a more efficient way, hence, it is critical to the world economy, Jiang said. He said the trade issues that exist between America and China are due to different economic structures and development stages in the two countries. These issues can be resolved through dialogue and consultation. A trade war, instead of leading to any solution, will only end up hurting both sides and the global economy, Yang said. The Chinese side has kept the channel of dialogue open. The door to negotiations remains open, the top Chinese diplomat said, and expressed hope that the two sides find a mutually acceptable solution to the ongoing trade issue. U.S. President Donald Trump and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping are scheduled to meet in Argentina later this month on the sidelines of the G20 summit. Pompeo, while interacting with the media, said, President Trump has made it clear that the U.S. seeks a constructive and results-oriented relationship with China grounded in fairness, reciprocity and respect. He also hoped for cooperation from the Chinese government and energy companies to address Iran's nuclear missile programs. Bringing Iran's oil export revenues to zero is a critical component of this campaign, he said. The U.S. on November 5 imposed the toughest ever sanctions on a defiant Iran aimed at altering the Iranian regime's behavior. The sanctions cover Iran's banking and energy sectors and reinstate penalties for countries and companies in Europe, Asia, and elsewhere that do not halt Iranian oil imports. However, it temporarily allowed India, China, and 5 other major importers to continue buying Iranian oil as they showed significant reduction in oil purchase from the Persian Gulf country. Even as the two countries, U.S. and China, confront important differences in the bilateral relationship, their cooperation remains essential on many central issues, Pompeo said. Citing an example, he said the two sides should remain united in pursuit of a final, fully verified denuclearization of North Korea. Yang said China supports direct dialogue between America and North Korea and hope that the two sides will accommodate each other's legitimate concerns, build trust and advance denuclearization process and the establishment of a peace mechanism in tandem. The Chinese official Beijing is committed to peace and development in the Asia-Pacific and respect the U.S. interest in the region. First published on November 10, 2018, 12:06 p.m.